Hey guys, Wolf of War here. Got some miniatures on, slap some varnish on, and then a little bit of paint. So what I'm gonna do is Wada Eclipse. Um, 3.5 needle. Everybody's pretty familiar with this brush here. A little bit of actually, I really use thinner here. Um, okay, this varnish, yep. And it looks like 3 or 4 here to do. My drink back here. Let's try. Ooh, a little wild there. Slow it on down. Okay, didn't I have one more? Can't remember if I varnished this one or not, but got some more in the airbrush. I want to finish this guy up. Need some improvements on that OSL and then his eyes. That's really it. This is something that I was working on for a friend, and I had been doing some bigger highlights. Really, I feel like I messed it up, but again, the philosophy is you can't really mess up paint, so keep trying until I get it right. I think the fact that it's for a friend, you want to do an even better job on it. Uh, keep going to get the stuff varnish, start finishing up. There's a lot of things over here I could varnish. I got a whole set of assembled Stormcast Eternals in this painted. I can finish up this one hopefully as well at some point. But missing Gia. I thought I assembled her completely. It looks like I did, and her stuff is falling off. I did not realize, so I guess I have something to fix. Looks like something. Got a bunch of little parts and pieces over here. Oh, here, yeah. The staff and the place to have them to reassemble. Um, I bet you this is the base for the last of these guys here. Go ahead and finish this up. Cool, cool. And since I want to finish painting him, I'm going to give him one more coat, or at least finish, but make progress on him. The other one, non-metallic highlighting. Bear with me a moment, guys, while I clean this varnish out. Probably about time to. Well, I keep saying that. I'm gonna let this guy go as long as I can without actually running him through the ultrasonic cleaner, because every time you take these guys apart, you're putting wear and tear on the seals and so forth. If you can keep it as clean as possible, and um, then you won't take apart as much. I really keep meaning to pick up a shot glass. I may even have one somewhere. Like I drink a lot of liquor, so not really a shot glass. Just hadn't had a need for one in a while since I had my little girl. But I hadn't used the airbrush much in the last couple of days to keep a toothbrush and more handy. Um, this doesn't have its protective guard over the end. Oh wow, did I just leave paint in this? Oh wow. Ugh, that's no bueno. I guess I'll set the airbrush down and forgot to clean it up. Just a minute. It's like it's at least a day old. Yeah, of course it's white too. Yeah, it's from when I was doing those highlights. Uh, that stinks. I'm actually gonna put some alcohol in there and just let it sit for a few. I think I have some 99% at least. Another minute to loosen it up a wee bit. I need a I don't know what they're talking about. It takes, I mean, it does take a few minutes for varnish to dry, but coming out of an airbrush in a relatively humid, or excuse me, arid room, dries so quick. It's funny how I was talking about you just keep your airbrush clean and then look over at my Badger. Yeah, my Sotar cake with white, titanium white from yesterday. Um, Boy, of course, the Sotar is one that you do not want to have to break apart. Not that bad. I'm just not the easiest one to break apart either. These two swords will give me some. These two swords will give me some practice. Um, Non-metallic metal, which is what I'm trying to get today. Some practice with that. Whoa, dude. You startled me, man. I was like, what in the hell is that? No, man, it's okay. I forgot I was in Discord and I just heard this crazy noise like right as you were joining. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? Oh, Bruce was in here for a couple hours earlier. Shit. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, getting kids to bed. Oh yeah. No man, that's the way it goes sometimes. I was playing the dwarf. Yeah, I was really kind of trying to get some feedback on the sword. Um, I'm definitely not done with him. I'm actually painting it right now on stream. Yeah. Um, I did the I did it with like these blue highlights on the front, and I did it with like this kind of warmer, like brown reddish on the back. So it's gonna be like what I was thinking about doing is putting him in a diorama with a forge behind him. That way, it makes sense to see the brown reddish highlights on the back of the blade because he's holding it up and he's got the forge behind him, right? And then on the front of the blade, you're gonna get a cool shadow, right? So I got the um, but this is man, this is literally, and it's really not that good of a job of it, but it's literally just coats and coats of paint. What I am having trouble with is figuring out what colors to make his because check it out, he's got on this weird outfit to me. He's not wearing like really any armor. He's got on like pants, and then the only thing he's wearing over that is this like, huh? Yeah, it's a big leather apron. So he's got on leather gloves, leather apron, probably some kind of heavy, pants, maybe probably not leather, but some kind of leather gloves, leather armband. And so I need to bring some variation in color, but everything's fucking leather. So for I'm like, what colors to make it? So, I'm thinking, can I do some kind of two-tone leather, like where there's a lighter leather and a darker leather, or just maybe make it a color. So I keep adding 'cause this has been like, oh, what color has it been? Brown, it's been blue. It's changed color so many times. Anyway, the only thing that's really armor on him is these metal boots. Oh, he would be a good, blacksmith. You would shopkeep, you go and have you purchase. And he might have like upscale weapons or something like that. You never know, since he's a smith, he might have some weapons of dwarven make. Did you ever read a lot of the D&D like books, any of that stuff? Um, I read a good bit of the I say a good bit. I was younger, and there's been so much more written since then. I don't think I could say it's a good bit anymore. But I've read some Dragonlance stuff and Forgotten Realms and Ravenloft. Never really got into Eberron, but have you read any of those? Like what? Um, oh man, Astrad, man. Dude, I was so into that. I must have read Astrad, and then the next one was like the Lich of Azeroth or something like that. I must have read those so many times. I just thought Strahd was such a cool character, man. He was just written so well. Azalin, that's right. I'm sorry, not Azeroth, Azalin. There you go. It's been a long time since I've read them, and how it kept getting more powerful and the mist kept receding. I mean, they're just so well written, man. Yeah, I liked how she wrote him as he was a bad guy. I mean, like he wasn't a bad. He was the devil you knew better than the devil you didn't know. But like I like how they didn't make any apologies. Like he didn't make any apologies for like who he was. He did what he had to do, and um, he didn't really focus on regrets. He was just more concerned about making things better and getting more powerful and taking care of stuff. I don't know. I like the whole series. Did you read any of the? Yeah, I really enjoyed them. I kind of was disappointed that there was only so few of them. Did you ever read any of the Forgotten Rooms books? Yeah. Oh yeah. So you're a big Elminster fan. Well, then you know where my little tag comes from. And I changed it on here. It used to be Mirth the Wolf, but No, I changed it to Wolf of War just for the YouTube stuff. Not not many people would. You and there's only he only appears. Well, he appears in I don't know, at least three or four of Ed Greenwood's books. But yeah, he appears in like a lot of little short stories. Well, since you've read the books, you'll be very familiar with the campaigns. Then, because I'm basing them loosely off of like the Time of Troubles and um, yeah. Uh, well, so there's two times that like in the written history that I know of, and I hadn't read any recent books, where Mystra died. And I was thinking if I was going to do a very long extended campaign, like one that might span years, that I would actually touch both of them, right? Um, Start at the first one, but I don't want to linger too long in them. You know, where I want people to experience like wild magic and go through periods of time where they can't rely on it, but you know, it's not fun playing magic classes and just not being able to rely at all on your magic. You know what I mean? But for a long, long time. What's that now? Oh, dude, dude. I have a. If, I don't know, man. If I can make the campaigns as half as enthralling as the stories, um, I don't know, man. I think I would be interested. Oh, that's one of the things that kind of bother me about going with D&D. But that's that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. Hmm. Well, my little girl's not really old enough for that, but yeah, I get. Yeah, I am familiar with it. Yeah. I haven't before. That's why. That's why I told you I wanted to get together and run like a kind of an introductory mock one, so that I could, make sure that I was kind of aware of what pitfalls and things I might run into or things I might not be prepared for. And I'm down, and we can do it sometime this weekend. But I can't start one right now, man. It's after midnight for me. You're getting the same time zone I'm in. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm totally down, man. And I'll be on. I don't have my daughter this weekend, so I'll be on all weekend. And even if you don't see me in the chat, I'm here fiddling around. So if you're available tomorrow or something and you don't see me, man, ping me because I'll jump on. But yeah, yeah, yeah. We talked about this for a minute the other night, but yeah, I've never ran one before. Plus I want to try. I want to try adding in a few like custom rules, and I just want to see how that plays and how hard that is to keep up with and everything. Uh, yeah, yeah. Well, so like if and just think about this for a second. So if you're going through the God touch times, right? And let's say at some point some members of your party may even end up being, somehow close to a God or chosen by a God or God touched or whatever you want to call it. And these characters or characters around them in the times of wild magic and interacting with gods are going to pick up things, abilities that may not coincide directly with like leveling up. I mean, for instance, if you read books about Elminster, the stuff he was doing is not something you can go look up in, edition two of D&D rulebook and like find, silver fire, I mean, like that's kind of written outside of the rules, but it would be neat to incorporate and play with. And I think that might be kind of what you're talking about, kind of like that hook that really got people really interested um and into it more, the ability to yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. I know who you're talking about now. So that's the one that the basically the quote unquote good drow worship. Um the ones that kind of like rebel against Lolth. Yeah. Yeah. So that was I think I've read that before in Salvatore's books, right? That's some part of the Drip series. Yeah. Did you read the books about the Yseric and Kellumbor and Mistra and Midnight? The I almost like I don't know. I'm feeling a little more self-conscious about running the campaign with you because it's based the counter I was thinking about doing with you is based like really strongly off of Elminster and Myth Drannor. Um, oh yeah, and I'm gonna be sticking to that. I'm gonna be sticking to that lore pretty strong. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was just those things are just so well written. I've always just imagined going through a campaign myself that that was written. Um, I mean, like he writes his books, and even talking like, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you remember the first, well, I mean, most of his books, all the ones that I read, he has like an old English like ye and saying things like that. Oh, I loved it, man. I loved it. I loved it. Yeah. And called all the women lasses and um yeah, yeah, I love that. Yeah. Well, I think yeah, I think people will love to even if they're not familiar with like as much of the lore as maybe you are. You know, when you start hitting very like legendary popular places like Myth Manor and you know these things ring bells to people, I think, and um yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I think it's gonna be fun, and I think for people who aren't as familiar with the lore, it it's gonna seem, I don't know, it's kind of hard to imagine how it's gonna come off to someone who's well. What's crazy about it too is that like it can start at the same place, but because I'm not the author of the story, I can't control what happens in it. You know, to an extent, I can't. Um, for instance, I might set up an encounter that I'm really intent on them talking, but that they yeah that they have freedom to go where they want. Yeah, I think that's the illusion we all think we have. Yeah, it is rich. Oh yeah. No. I imagine it's hard to keep up with the notes and stuff if you're not organized. An argument about what? Oh yeah. Am I pulling the paint off of this bitch? Damn it. Ah, that's frustrating. How's that? Well, what I guess what'll get on my nerves, and I already know this about them, but is it's a lot. It's not a little bit of work, and when you're trying to set aside time to do it, and you got kids and stuff, and then they don't show up, or they go trip acid for 3 days straight and don't have. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's like, come on, man. Um, yeah, they don't have the same kind of responsibilities. Even still, that's a bit of a wild lifestyle. But I mean, whatever. I'm not judging that. I'm just saying that it's an effort to make a campaign for people, and it's nice to show up and take it serious, or if not, make an effort to be like, hey, I'm not gonna make it this week, or hey, I know Nolan and Batman are my friends or something, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get with them and make sure we figure out a time and we'll get with you. But like I said, um, you can't expect like people to I mean, they have a lot of stuff going on right now. I don't feel like I should give them a hard time because Nick just moved and no, really. Okay, no. No. Well, hopefully that'll that. Oh wow. Well, you know, I wonder how I would be acting. I'd probably be embarrassing myself if I didn't have kids, but I would be if I could, I reckon. Yeah, but no regrets. It happens sometimes. Yeah, I don't. It's D&D's not very popular with girls in Florida. You think they just got some girlfriends, huh? Ugh. Cadillacs and dinosaurs. That's the one you told me about the other day. No, no. Mhm. So it's just a cartoon or something or a comic book, and you have made a module based off of that, is what you're saying. You need help doing what? Have you tried to get have you tried to get the guys to play? Me neither. Me neither. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I could yeah, we can do that one night. As long as I can paint while we're talking. Okay. Cool. Hmm. Um, were you say that last thing because I was starting to say something and I didn't hear you. What now? A false Hydra? Say it again. I don't know if I'm even hearing you. I heard you say Hydra. Uh-huh. What is that? I kind of figured. I got that far. No. I think I was like right at that age that I didn't catch much anime. Hmm. Okay. Everything. Okay. I can think of a better name for him than false Hydra. Hmm. Sounds pretty wild, man. Oh, my back. Are you watching me paint this thing? You don't have to. I was just asking. I've been painting these two swords for like past hour. I probably got another hour to do, and I can't finish it tonight. I was really hoping I could. They gotta go. You can't see it? Oh wait. Yeah, yeah. You can tell it's hard to see anything. It's hard to see, but at the bottom it's a lot lighter and it's getting darker. And on the blade side, and then on the other side it's reversed. It would be easier to see if I were there's a there's a line right here. There's a line right there that I need to trace to be able to see the. Oh, that's so hard. The dwarf. I'm hoping this one's gonna look even better. I can't get that line. I gotta figure out how to make that sharp line right there. This is white, blue, and gray. I mean, just white, black, blue, and gray. Really. You see that you see that dark color? It's the same. Uh, you know, yeah. I gotta bring it up to that color white. Hmm. I don't have enough. This is not a good brush. Probably part of the problem. Yeah, there's a line right there, and I'm gonna do it when I have more time and can be more patient. But if I were to hit that line all the way up, because the blade is there's a little part right here that's flat, and then the rest of the sword is like a thick part here, and so you're gonna have this white. The highlight is gonna start down here, and then up here at the top of the blade, there'll be a white. It's gonna look like that on this side. It'll look a lot like this when I'm done, except for this blade splits too, and I didn't draw but there's a line in the middle, and this white right here should have been off center to the white at the top. They shouldn't be on the same line. That would be like what a flat blade would look like. You see the back of it there? That's what I was talking about, the warm color. Do it. What now? I was trying to tell my daughter that the other day. She was doing some drawings and art, and I was like, listen, you're your own worst critic. Like 90% of the errors you make, people don't even see. Like you have to show it to them for them to know it's there. All right, man. Well, I'll tell you what. I know you probably are gonna be in the same scenario here, pulling dad duty tomorrow. But if you get a couple free hours, or even if it's gonna be late when you get on, if you're just like, hey, man, I'm not gonna be on till later. I can kind of prepare for it and stay up a little bit later, um, or whatever. But yeah, tomorrow or Sunday or hell, anytime really. Um, I'm pretty much ready to run it at the drop of a hat, or maybe like with 10 or 15 minutes notice, something like that. But all right, man. Well, I'm gonna end the stream. Give me just a second. Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Sorry, I was kind of chatting throughout the stream, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching me paint this, which I'll finish up tomorrow. These highlights, and you guys will be able to see how I achieve a non-metallic type of metal look on these. See you then. Thanks.